Yo, what is going on, Krate crew? I'm a little stupid, and I forgot to save, so it took me a second to get back here, but I'm back here now. But anyway, yeah, so welcome back to another episode. We're at episode 3. If you are new here, smash subscribe so you can watch every single video. I've got them in a playlist. Actually, I don't yet. I'm gonna make a playlist. Smash subscribe, and you can watch all the videos. If you're not new here, welcome back. This is gonna be the most goated series of all time. I still have no idea what's going on. But I won't waste any more of your time. Let's get right to it. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Patty, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. What the? I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Let's show it to Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Cratty! I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Bro, I can't read today. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Cratty poem! Oh, hell no. Not the freaking Cratty poem, bro. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Bro, I ain't know anybody in the world. You're so weird, Sayori. Sorry, I didn't finish my thought. And I don't know anyone. There was a second part of that sentence, but whatever. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Oh my, I can't read, bro. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Cratty. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only real good people do. Really good. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. What the hell? Wait, so is this character's motive just to freaking be with girls? I mean, I'm pretty sure you already said that, but like... What the hell, bruh? Like... Bro. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Or was the reason he was saying... Was it because, No, literally... He's doing it to be with... As Cratty says, all the cute girls! I can't deny that. Okay, yeah. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay!
Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. What the hell? Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever. Oh, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That shit was ass. Sorry. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I mean, you can. Not really in that context.
I forgot to do it last night.
But what is she possibly doing with all her freaking time? What does she go home and just grind Fortnite, bruh? Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. Bro, it was ass. It was horrible. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Oh wait, that was Sayuri.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Bro, do I really have to go through every single freaking character? Okay, that's you're next.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone who's high school thinks that writing has to be...
Are we in high school? Bro. I thought we were in college. It literally, when I booted up the game, it said everyone is over the age of 18. Are we in high school? Bro, am I dating high school girls? Hell nah. Hell no. I guess my character's in high school too. Why are we in high school though? It said everyone was over the age of 18, and if it said she's a first year, then she's not freaking 18, bruh. Because it said that earlier. I just don't... Like, I figured it was college because it said that at the start of the game. But then it just said everyone in high school thinks that.
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Oh, wait, she said that. Yeah, guess not. Here, alright, yeah. I don't really care how old everyone is. Okay, wait. Bro. But if... But if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright. Yuri! Bro, this is the first time she's even shown up this whole episode. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. What?
What do you mean you forgot to start speaking, bruh? It's fine, don't force yourself. No, how do you forget to start... Like, maybe you can forget that you were supposed to respond? But... Okay, I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh, she thinks it's ass! Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad?
No!
Did I just raise my voice?
I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Notice what? Oh, raising voice? What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together.
What?
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train... Bro, I'm dying. What just happened? Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem.
Bro, low-key, I'm not even lying about this. I won a poetry contest one time. Because I wrote such a goated poem. It was so funny. It had people laughing. But I had to present it in front of like an audience of a ton of people. And I was so freaking scared, bruh. Because like, it was such a goofy poem, right? That it was like I didn't know if everyone was going to take it so seriously, you know? Because like, you know. But but everyone laughed, so that's good. That's good, because it was funny. It was really funny. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How?
Well...
Oh? Okay. That would have been good to know for my freaking thumbnail, bruh. Last video.
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share you my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which, damn, I didn't read that. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, man. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What?
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
It was ass. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
No, I read it fine. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Script?
Sure.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wait, now I'm curious, how many freaking people that have played this game just haven't been able to read that, bruh? Like, maybe I need to watch some other playthroughs and see, bruh. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it, I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Digest! Are you in a ghost, Yuri?
Actually, I like the story. Oh wait, what the hell? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Cratty.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. I hate doing her voice, bro. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
And I can't read right now, bruh. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, Monica, look at my poem.
Hi, Cratty. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Cratty. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all get past real soon. We'll all learn to get past soon. What the freak did... Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when I'm reading your poem.
Huh. You sure you're not reading into him too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying
different things a lot. Oh wait, that was me. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the new style that suits you.
Find the kind of... Bro, I can't read! I'm not locked in. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I will always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Pa! Pa! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
That doesn't always mean I feel that way, you know. Sorry, I know I'm like mixing up words, but I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
So what did you think?
Huh. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Well, gang, I think that's gonna do it for today. Yeah. Sorry if this episode was ass. I I was having trouble reading and talking. I don't know why. But yeah, anyway, so I'm sorry. Still though, if you liked the video, hit the subscribe and hit the like. Hit the like for sure, and hit a comment. Please comment for that algorithm. I need all the comments, please. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!